Hi, folks. Today we bring you an update on a story we did a few months back. But first, I want to welcome you to We Be Fishing. We're a viewable podcast right here on YouTube and a spin-off version of the B&T Catfishing Adventures channel. Thanks for joining us. Back in April, we gave a update or brought the news forward of a incident that occurred during a major league bass fishing tournament where people were killed. Tragic accident. Well, it now comes, here we are several months later, and an indictment has been made on the driver of the bass boat that caused the crash, or is seen to have caused the crash to happen. Flint Davis was the angler participating in the tournament of the Major League Fishing group, and his boat struck a charter boat, center console charter boat, and it killed 3 people. Now, 2 other people were also injured in the crash. Now, Mr. Davis's boat was traveling on the day of April 16th, and he was traveling at they're clocking him came in at 67 miles per hour, and at 7 a.m. he hit the charter boat that caused the death of 3 people and injured 2 others. Now, this is a sad thing. We've all seen, these boats flying up and down the river at tremendous speeds, and obviously there's a level of danger not only to the person in that boat, but to others in the water as well. And it's a scary situation. Now, many of us also have very competitive streaks in us, and we want to win if we're obviously competing in something. But, there has to be some common sense applied when we're doing this stuff, folks. And we've seen all too many accidents and deaths on the water just this year. From various types of accidents and mishaps. And, it's a very sad thing. Now, Mr. Davis didn't plan his day to go out and potentially kill 3 people. He's probably a good guy, but he made a very, very bad decision that cost people their lives. Now, fog, has initially been reported on the water out there, and there may have been a little spot and so on and so forth. But the weather conditions and all this has been ruled out as part of the problem of the accident on that day at that time. So they're looking at this as fully a reckless act on Mr. Davis's part that cost the lives of these people. Now, this is just the first step for the families of some of these people that have died, and there are other cases that will be going on, and this is the first big thing that has come out. Mr. Davis is also facing assault charges, reckless operation of a vehicle, failure to follow rules of the road for boaters, and also boating without a boater safety certification. Now, not all states require boater certifications, and that may just be something else their lawyer threw in to this mix to go after him with. I don't know, but he is facing these other set of charges as well. Now, two other families have also filed wrongful death lawsuits in this case since this crash. So those will still be coming. I think there was, cases that were going after the individual angler himself, Mr. Davis, and also trying to maybe hold Major League Fishing responsible in a case as well, and possibly even the charter boat company because of where they were fishing, how they positioned the boat in the water. And again, from my understanding and recapping and trying to remember back, I believe this was you coming around a bend, and this boat was, I guess nose pointing towards the bank. That'd be a good way to explain it. So you were broadside to oncoming traffic if they held fairly close and tight to the turn or the corner there as you come around it. And it just made for, everything was in line for a bad thing to happen, and it did. And tragically, 3 people lost their lives. Now, again, I in no way, shape, or form do I want to say Mr. Davis is a bad human being or an evil person. I think he just made a very bad decision while out there trying to be competitive, doing something that we all love, which is fishing. But again, common sense has to come in play out there. So I feel for him. I feel for his family, as well as, of course, those that tragically lost their lives out there, as well as those that were just injured as well. And I also feel terrible for all the people out there that may have been children and so on that may have witnessed this horrific event occur right in front of them. How terrible it is for them. But folks, that's where we're at with this story of the Major League Fishing angler that was involved in this terrible boat crash with a charter boat down there. And I believe it was Smith Lake, I believe is where that was at. And, I'm just, the story still disturbs me that this happens, right? And again, prayers to everybody involved with this thing. I can't fathom this happening, and I'm sure it's just, still very, very raw and hard for this family to take, or these families to take and to deal with. Anyway, folks, we just wanted to go ahead and try and give you a timely update on what occurred, because we have discussed this issue in the past about the accident itself. Well, these are the charges that are forthcoming. Mr. Flint Davis has been indicted for manslaughter on these deaths. So there you go. That's part of the first legal steps that's going on in this terrible accident out there on the waters. And we also bring this story as a reminder for you to be safe out there at all times. Watch your speed, look out for other boaters, as well as debris and so on that may be in the water, and just keep yourself, your family, and others safe as well. Folks, thanks for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. With this, you not only get the We Be Fishing viewable podcast, but you also get the B&T Catfishing Adventures channel as well. Folks, we hope to see you soon right back here at We Be Fishing. Have a great day.